Welcome one, welcome all to This Week in Pokemon. As you know, I'm a Pokemon fan of like absolutely every single facet. I like the cards, I like the games, you name it, I'll play it. If it's got Pokemon on it, I probably already have. Now, I've noticed that I can't really find a website that just has every single bit of every single Pokemon information. You find either a place with all the Pokemon cards or a place about all the video games. There's no place for both. Well, you're here. You want to find out about the newest Pokemon Center items? Right here, baby. Now let's get started, okay? That's not supposed to happen. I don't know if you've ever seen someone use a playmat as a microphone, but that's what you get here on this week in Pokemon. First up, I want to jump over to the Pokemon video game category with the Samurott Raid event. This event is going to be running from March 31st until April 2nd. However, it's going to be coming back the next weekend, April 7th to April 9th. I haven't really done many of the raid events, but if I'm being honest, they're probably pretty fun. Definitely pretty hard. I gotta tell you that. I watched Austin John plays one of the Pikachu. That was a hard raid. That's really it for Scarlet and Violet, but Pokemon Go does have a new April event starting April 1st. Nope. April 4th. Oh, that was an April Fool's joke. April 4th until April 10th. I know this really isn't this week in Pokemon, but it was announced this week, okay? There's going to be a Spring into Spring event. As you can see here, there's lots of cool Pokemon to catch. Pokemon Go, always surprising us with the amazing events, am I right? Hey, it also looks like there's going to be double candies and half egg time hatches. I remember when I played Pokemon Go, that was one of my all-time favorite things. There's two new trading card game products that are actually coming out this week. The first one is going to be a Palkia and Palkia V-Star pre-made deck, which, hey, that's looking pretty good. I'm not really a fan, as I'm sure not a lot of you are, of the pre-built decks, but hey, they're good for people that are getting into the game of Pokemon. Definitely can't lie about that, right? And other than that, there is also a new Cyclizar EX box. This thing's kinda funky looking. I do gotta say so myself about that. This box, can't wait to rip it. Actually, I don't care at all about this box. It's a Cyclizar EX. I mean, it's just a regular old EX card. Who cares? But hey, Pokemon news of the week, baby. Trading card games fan, rejoice with this next update. We're going to be seeing a brand new set of trading card game cards. The next Scarlet and Violet set has been revealed. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Paldea Evolved. Right? That's what it's called, right? Yeah, Paldea Evolved, perfect. Paldea Evolved, this set is, you know what, it's actually pretty cool. You know, I can't complain about this set whatsoever, it's looking good. The ETB, that thing's looking awesome. You know, that it's got the 3 starters. Right now, on Pokemon Center, you can actually pre-order these 4 new items. We got an Elite Trainer box, we got a booster box, a build and battle box, and of course, just regular old blister packs. But I mean, knowing me, I would go for the ETB. So, I mean, you don't gotta listen to me, but I got a cool green screen and a playmat with a mic on it, so I don't know how you could disagree with me. The Pokemon Center was pretty busy this week. We're actually seeing a bunch of new items, some of them that are actually pretty interesting. Now, I gotta give one little disclaimer. This might be different for everyone. For me, I'm in Canada, so I'm going off of PokemonCenter.ca. For you, it might be different. I don't know, wherever you're from. So other than the Paldea Evolved card set, we're actually going to be seeing a bunch of other items. The Pokemon Center released 9 different maps of each region. Well, 9 separate maps, 1 of each region, right? That's how that Yeah. The Pokemon Center released 9 different maps, Pokemon maps. One for each region, and they're actually pretty cool. I considered getting these, but $26 each, and there's 9 of them. That's a hefty bill to pay. You could also get the pre-made 9-pack, but they're a lot smaller. The big individual sized maps are coming in at 18 by 24 inches. So that's a pretty hefty sized picture. Well, if you buy the 9-pack of the smaller versions, it's actually 8 by 10, which is quite a bit smaller. Especially if you've hung a bunch of pictures, then you know how much smaller that actually is. I'm sure future Curtis will be an amazing editor and throw them up right here, am I right? Huh? That's you I'm talking to, buddy. Like I said though, the Pokemon Center was extremely busy, and that's still not all that we saw. We actually got this really cool pin that is a Zubat with a rappel hanging off of it. I mean, I think that's hilarious. Any Gen 1ers out there, you get it. You get the joke. It's really funny when Pokemon actually acknowledges stuff, you know? They acknowledge the jokes that we make, and they put it into a product. So very cool if you're into pins. I'm not into pins, so as cool as this thing is, I don't really care about it, which is sad. The Pokemon Center also put out 2 new milk jug things. I think that's what they're called, right? That's what people call them, these milk jug things, right? They put out a Boss's Orders Cyrus and a Clara premium something or other. I mean, I don't know. These things are cool, but I've only really opened a few of them. I don't really get the point of them. Maybe they're cool for people that want to build decks with the cool promo cards that you get. I can totally understand that. If that's you, I get it. I totally get it. But, I mean, they're just packs. They also put something out for you if you got little ones at home. These cool little Pokemon Trainers Mini Exploration books. Very cool for Kanto and Johto. Very cool little books. And, you know, if I had a little tyke running around, then I would definitely pick these up for them. So if that's you and you got a kid at home, you need to read them a story, these would be the perfect little Pokemon books for you. We're going to be heading over to the big money category. I know, you probably thought the Pokemon Center was the big money category, right? Cue laugh track. Yeah, I know. I'm hilarious. No, there were actually some massive Pokemon card sales this week, and they're topping the charts. That's all I gotta say. Well, actually, it's not topping the charts. It's actually going down. First up, a couple weeks ago, we had a Moonbryon alt art, the beautiful, beautiful card that so many people love. This card, honestly, one of the best alt arts out there, sold for $12,000 as a Beckett 10 black label. Well, this week it actually went down, sold for $9,000. Still, don't get me wrong, that is a hefty price tag, but that's $3,000 less than it was selling for just a couple weeks ago. Could Evolving Skies finally be plummeting back down to earth? Who knows, man? This freaking cardboard, like, it's just insane. It's just insane. Don't get me wrong. I have freaking boxes. These boxes down here, those are all my graded cards. So I get it. But $12,000 for one card? Oh my goodness. It's ridiculous. There was one more card that sold at auction that I was really interested in. This card right here, 1999 3rd anniversary Pokemon card. I've never seen this card in my life, but this is a really cool piece of Pokemon history. Like, when would you see a Pokemon card like this? Like, honestly, it's gorgeous. I don't know, man. I've never seen anything like this, and you know what? It sold for a good chunk of change. That's for sure. And I mean, whoever bought it, I don't blame him. If I could buy something like that, I would. That is a piece of Pokemon history right there. Now there's just 3 more things that I have on the docket for this newscast. First off, we have this just insanely cute mouse hold video that Pokemon put up on their YouTube channel, and I mean, If you guys want to watch the full thing, just click it, find it. I don't know. This thing is just, I saw it and I went, oh, gotta talk about that. The other big thing is that Pokemon Bank is now a free-to-use app. Obviously, the Nintendo eShop shut down just a couple days ago, and that being said, Pokemon Bank became free. A lot of people were having trouble with their Pokemon Transporter. Thank goodness Pokemon fixed that, because that was a huge problem. If they messed that up, people would have absolutely rioted. But like I said, they fixed it. We're good. Everything's good. We're good. It definitely scared me though, because I would have been not too happy. I would have not been too happy about that if they messed that up. And then the final thing that we're going to be ending on is Wolf Glick. Wolf Glick, obviously, I'm sure many of you know who he is. He is probably the best Pokemon player in the world. Well, you know what? He made this really cool Pokemon bed. And you know what? I gotta say, I want to sleep in that bed. Coming for you, Wolfie.